So as we say, let's get straight to the point. To sketch the curve, you draw a vertical axis and you draw a horizontal axis. The horizontal axis is labeled X and the vertical axis is labeled Y. Now, as seen, the minimum point is -4, -23. So the minimum point must be on the negative side. So that vertical axis must be shifted a little bit towards the right so that we can have more space on the left side for the minimum point and the line of symmetry, which is x is equal to -4. Okay, so bear in mind the line of symmetry. Here it is. The equation for the line of symmetry is x is equal to -4. The line of symmetry is the line that passes right in the middle of the curve. It's a parabolic curve and it's symmetrical, divided in half by that vertical line labeled x equal -4. Okay, sometimes they call it the middle point. Okay, the minimum point is the middle point. All right, so we're going to shift this vertical axis a little bit towards the right to make space for the minimum point, -4, -23. Okay, we can use a circle, a little circle, and fill it up with black, and that should, let's put it anywhere on the left side, and -23, that's below the x-axis. That will give you the minimum value. So we can label here -4 right there. Let's put this a little bit here. And this will be -4. Minimum value is -23. Of curve. However, we will leave the y-intercept for last. The y-intercept is the C value. Okay, the C value is -7, if I can recall. That's the y-intercept. So the parabola must be making a U shape and must be passing from -27, must be somewhere around here. So we can do something like this or bring this a little closer, but we leave the y-intercept for last. But the parabola must pass below the x-axis. It must intersect the y-axis below the x-axis, so anywhere around here, not above, because the y-intercept is -7. As you can see, here's my parabolic curve. Here's the minimum point right here, -4 on the x and -23 on the y. And the y-intercept, as you can see, I left it for last. Here's the line of symmetry. X is equal to -4. Okay, so we can label this line. That's the equation of the line of symmetry. X is equal to -4. All right, that's the labeling for this line. We can make it, rotate this so that it lines up with that vertical line. And we need a point for the y-intercept. I could make a copy of this point, or I could just create one very rapidly. As you can see, we left the y-intercept for last because it's more convenient. Remember, this is just a sketch. It's not drawn to scale. So wherever the line crosses the y-axis, that's the y-intercept. And I purposefully make the curve, not the line, a curve cross the y-axis on the negative side. That's below the x-axis, because y-intercept is -7. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to -7. There it is. So this will serve as a sketch, a rapid sketch, not drawn to scale, of the parabolic curve for the equation y is equal to x squared plus 8x subtract 7. As I said, participate with the video, pen, pencil, paper, pause, rewind, etc., so that you can productively participate in the video. So here is the full sketch in its entirety. These are the x and the y-axis, the curve on the line of symmetry. X is equal to -4. Here's the minimum value. Here's the minimum point, -4, -23. And the y-intercept, which is -7. Y is equal to -7 when x is equal to 0. Although it's good practice, although you may miss this out, but it's a good practice to put a 0 at the origin. That is where both x and y are equal to 0. And this 7, this -7 here, is for the y-intercept, right?